Um, I'm back with more somatic techniques for breaking family patterns. So, you might be able to hear my chickens. They're just cheering you on. um, so, this one is a little bit more about dispelling energy than trying to calm it. So, there's sometimes when our regulation requires or asks us to be more grounded or more centered in our own bodies or more compassionate or to create a pause. And sometimes we are so wound up that we actually, our best bet is to dissipate energy. Our kids might actually even really like doing stuff like this with us. So, two things. One is that we can stand up and we can just bounce and we can just be super like loosey goosey about bouncing. And we just bend at the knees, really small. You can be really super small. I'm shaking the video. So we can do really super small shakes, almost like a tremor, or we could do kind of bigger, bouncier ones. The little tremory one might be good to go with a release right afterwards where we like almost tremor, almost like we're being like we're tightening up, and then we relax and let it go, and kind of let your knees bend a little bit and let all your joints kind of get soft. And that can help dissipate things, especially if they feel stuck. So anger in some ways is really good with this, is we can just kind of tighten up and then let it go. Sometimes with the sound is really great. If we're doing like the bigger kind of bounces, sometimes those are really good for getting us back in our body. If we feel like we kind of lost our cool and things are getting hard, or we feel like I have tried everything and we're just frustrated, like those big bounces can be really helpful. They can like get us really anchored. We'll feel our feet. And so bouncing is a really good way to get ourselves kind of back and then to dissipate energy. Another way to dissipate energy that's a little more calming, so it might be good at following some of the bouncing, is a sweep. And we can just kind of brush things off, and we can just imagine the dust of whatever it is that's kind of got us riled up. It's all just dust and we're just cleaning it off. So we can just kind of, we can just kind of brush it away. So this is really helpful when some of our difficulty is with anxiety. This brushing it away, kind of there's an element of like letting it go. So it might be kind of a wind mother thing. It might just help us like let go what's possible to just get rid of. It also really activates parts of the brain that are monitoring where our body is in time and space. So if we've gotten really disoriented, or our anxiety has us kind of being like, I don't know, we feel foggy, or like we just don't know anything, then this kind of gives the brain the ability to get back online. So it begins with just knowing where all the body parts are, and it can tell because we touch them, right? And so that lights up parts of the brain that are responsible for keeping track of where your body is in time and space. And when you do this, I highly recommend that you go all the way down your legs, kind of squeeze on your ankles and onto your feet. And it's really great if someone else can do it to you, especially if anxiety is high. One of the best ways to calm it is if somebody can take you, and sometimes you can do it with like a hug for yourself, is just squeezing the upper arms together, just squeezing those in and just letting that person find their breath. So you can just squeeze and hold, let somebody find their breath. If that's you, if the somebody is you, that's great too. You can just give yourself a hug. And for some reason, that compression at the shoulders kind of consolidates things in the body again, and the body can kind of find its center and start to reorganize. So that can be really helpful. So hopefully those are tools you can use. Let me know how it goes. Thanks.